Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. My name is Blue Flame, and today I have good news because I have been playing around enough in this world for my microfarm to finally cough up enough resources to get myself a Spudgun. So if we were to take a look at our little raiding vehicle, we will see a lot of blueberries. And if we were to go over to our microfarm, we shall see that we have a lot of oranges. There we go. So now I can go buy myself a Spudgun, so I don't have to slap bots with my hammer anymore. Now another note that I wanted to make was that the game got updated. Well, the test branch got updated, and they implemented some, well, in my opinion, great changes. For one, they made it easier for us to damage the small rocks with drills. The change implies that we can now, well, drill the small rocks twice as fast, and the medium rocks about 40% faster. So this means that the big rocks still will take 1 second. The smallest rocks that drop the stones and the metal, they take about half a second if you're lucky, and the big ones take, well, I'd say 0.6, or no, 0.8 that would be then. But anyway, that's a, in my opinion, welcome change, because now it means it's easier to, you can just gather more resources in a shorter time. Now, of course, it still means you'll need a machine that can reliably damage it, but for now it's a welcome change. And I still urge them to make the damaging better, and thus improve basically the physics engine. But yeah, anyway, now you may know that if you want to get one of those things, a Spudgun, you shall need a farmer, and so I went out looking for them. And yeah, so of course it's not that far away. Like I went around the map a lot and didn't find any, but I suspected there would be one in the woods. So just now I went over there to check, and I found one, which is great. So yeah, bear with me, because well, it's actually not that far away. I should be able to reach there in a couple of seconds. Also, well, that's one yeet, but the other thing I wanted to mention was that I placed some sauce on my vehicle to scare away the farm bots. And apparently it appears you can't sprint when holding something on your lift anymore. Yes, be scared. This is super scary, yes. Now apparently they aren't scared when they're chasing you, so that's a bad thing. But at least it keeps them away from the vehicle, so I don't lose a wheel again, because that happened to me. I just went to a lift. Like, I went to a warehouse, and then all of a sudden I drove away, and my car was slower. And it appeared to be missing a wheel. So yeah. Also, yeet. Now, it should be right over here. And indeed, it is. I'd throw these trees. Now, one interesting thing that I did see was that you can literally just go in these things, which is kind of fun. Maybe good to make a little basin, because I presume there's no way a farmer can get in there. But anyway, there should be one cage farmer right here. And to transport them, I could bring my big vehicle over and whatever, but the fun part is to just smack him. It's the easiest way. I mean, they're perfect balls, so you know, no reason to not just smack them over to where you want them to be. Also, fuck, it's too. Also, it's also fun to play Rocket League with them, because why not? Might as well, right? So yeah, I'll need to grab my vehicle to do this faster, because I don't want to leave it here. I'll need to walk back if I do. So yeah, see you in a bit when I am going to play Rocket League with a farmer. Alright, and so there the farmer is, nicely lined up next to the corn, and we'll just go play Rocket League. And we don't want to push him into the water, that would be dumb. Now, get out of here. Stupid. Yeah, let's just get him back on the land. Away from the water so we can more easily do this. I'm just gonna ignore this farm bot. He's annoying. But that's about it. Now, we should have all our resources lined up in our chest. Let's see if we can... Oh, get out of here, you. And you get out of here too, because you're not going into the water. I need to get this thing to a road. But there are none close by, so that's gonna be an issue. It's just, oh, great. Yep, this ain't going as planned. Yes, there we go. Got a nice roll going. Now, I also love the sound these boys make. It's really fitting of someone rolling over end to end and over end, over and over, stuck in a cage. Also, that was a good flip. Because, you know... Fuck. Corn. Oh, and this hill is probably too steep to go up. Well, we can try. Maybe if we line up. Let's see. Go for it. In fact. Nope. Up! Up! You ain't going down. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That should do it. Back in the car we go. Let's get up there. And smash. And that's a rock. And now he's in the dip. Well, that just means he will be standing still sooner, I guess. Just launch him up here. Like so. And let us continue to watch the trader. Because it should be just past here. Now, I could go through here. It's probably easier to go to the main entrance. So yeah, you don't really... Well, it's easier to transport them by carrying them, but you don't really need to. You can just use whatever vehicle or even your hammer. It's as easy as that. Now, I do have some issues steering this guy. Because this ain't Rocket League, so I can't really make use of the fact that I can yeet him. But as you can see, we're close to the trader right now, so it's fine. Oh no, he's going off the edge. Yep. Ow. It ain't gonna work. I'll just need to smack him down and bring him back up with the hammer. Well, I'll just run the last part, I guess. See you when I'm there. Well, this lighting is nice. I like the fact that light now gets blocked by stuff. Can I push him under? Yes, I can. Perfect. I just need to get him up there. There we go. And let's boop him right there. And suck him up. That's one farmer collected. Time to get the berries. Now, they should be fruits. which should mean... Well, this is the veggie station, so I need to get to the fruit packing station, which is unfortunate. But it ain't that far away. So I'll just go along this road and meet you there. And here we are now. For this moment I have prepared a chest and a vacuum pump, but I already have some for something I've planned later on in the video, so I'll just use these chests anyway. Yeah, we just need to put the blueberries in here, and we'll be good to go. Now, I should also have some logic gates in here, because I'm lazy and I don't want to make I don't want to use my own clicking, because you know, it takes time. Now we'll just be doing 2 stacks for now, so we'll just place those in here and grab our logic gates, which I didn't even take. Did I? Oh, there they are. You can see them. Well, I just place our gates like so. We just hook them up like so. Change one to a NOR gate, and there we have it, a loop, and it's placing it in there. Beautiful. So now we just need to wait until the packs come out. Now you can take them to the trader for our Spudgun. There we go. Now, you may say that it would be better to take some big vehicle to transport these things, but it's only 4, so you know, we'll just stack them up. No big deal, actually. Vehicle can carry it that easily. And so the way we're gonna carry this is just by jamming it right on there, like this. And we just take these boys and plop them on the back. Like so. There we go, transportation device. Done. That should be enough to get ourselves our first Spudgun. So we can actually start doing stuff like raiding warehouses and all the fun stuff. Now, of course, it doesn't drive like shit right now, because it's heavy, but it will do for now. So yeah, meet you back at the trader. And so here we are, ready to get our Spudgun. We just need to get these things sucked up, and we'll be buying it. Park that there. Hold down this button and have it suck it up. Now I have no clue where these things are going. I presume the underground farm. I don't know. Maybe he's selling it, maybe he's eating it, who knows. But yeah, for now this should be enough to buy ourselves our first Spudgun. And of course I don't have any potatoes on me yet, so I'll need to go grab some of those. But this should do it. As for weaponry, for now, of course we'll be having to get the better weapons like the shotgun and the Gatling gun, especially the shotgun because it's overpowered. Can easily kill one of those big farm bots. But yes, let's head back to base, because I need to grab myself potatoes and prepare a farm, because I want to get more potatoes. And it's mostly because, well, potatoes are important, because they're ammo. Which means I'll be setting up another microfarm for potatoes over at the place where I used to have my other microfarm. Or where I used to have my manual microfarm. And it actually still is. But yes, so let's us quickly go grab our spuds. And I guess we can go raid one warehouse. Oh wait, actually I didn't need to go grab my spuds because I already had them in here. But I did need food, so I'm gonna eat some. Munch, munch, munch. Munch, munch, munch. Now, of course, I now have a very good incentive to not have any of these tier 2 crops farming. But of course, we'll still have it. Now, There should be a warehouse right there. So before I go build our farm, let's just quickly go raid it with our Spudgun, because overpowered. We ain't gonna take a single hit. Let's do this. Spudgun. One. Grab his component kit. Grab this loot. Oh, that's another one. And he's gone. Take that loot. And on to the next floor. I'm not gonna find their stuff yet. Oh. He's gone too. I do have the feeling that their drop rate of stuff increases when you shoot them. Because I haven't not gotten anything out of them, which is nice. Now, also in this most recent update, they added these warehouse lights, which are a nice addition. It means you can have an easier time raiding at night. And I quite like it. They look nice. Oh, there is no farm bot in here. Some of them are of course broken, so they don't give off the light, but some of them work, and it makes it a bit easier in the bigger rooms. Anyway, let's continue up in this building. Oh, that's one more. Take his stuff. And yeah, it disappeared that they drop more stuff when you use a Spudgun, which is nice. Because that means we will have less trouble getting our hands on more component kits. And that should be the last floor. We breezed through this. Really, we breezed through this. Now on my way down, I'll just cut the content and well, actually, no, I'm just gonna do that the next time I go through this warehouse. So yeah, you should always wait. This is another type. Did they remove these rocks over here? I don't remember. It might be that this was a different type. I'm having in mind a different warehouse type. Anyway, so just to get down, we just plop down our lift, plop down our seat, remove, sit, and we roll down. Bounce. There we go, we're down. So that's easy enough. Now, I am going to go set up my new microfarm. I should have enough blocks. Well, actually, I wanted to make it out of cooler blocks, so I'll quickly go pick those up. Because it's either gonna be concrete or bricks. Most likely bricks, because they look cool. Maybe a bit of metal, I don't know. I'll just take some brick. I don't need that much bricks. Probably only need one stack. Yeah, I'll take two just to be sure. Probably only need one though. But yeah, I'll just take some bricks and get back there. That way I have something to actually build with. Now, this farm is going to be, let's just call it a lot cheaper. And of course this farm over here is done, so let's harvest it. And let's remove it, because we are going to replace it with another farm. Which is going to be a lot easier to... No, inventory full. Of course. Let's drop off all the things that I consider as loot. Which would mean... well, food goes in here. Of course. Food. This is also a bit of food. More loot goes in here. Also, can put it in the gas can. The loot, including the seeds, goes in here. Bearings, I need those to build. Batteries. This stuff right there. Seeds. Component kits, that stuff. There we go. And our inventory is clear again. Now, for this farm, it's gonna be quite simple. We are going to remove this stuff. And yeah, so a quick thing, I watched one of Spexy's videos on this, because I quite liked his design. I don't, of course, want to steal his design. I just want to make use of some things he did, or of how it looks, and I want to improve on it, of course. So first of all, let's just get a bit closer to the water side, and we will plop down our soil in this kind of pattern right here. That way it's kind of circular. This will only have 8 farm plots, but that will be fine. It won't actually affect the effectiveness that much, because we are going to farm some potatoes on this, so actually we don't need those, but for now I'll leave them in place. Now, what we will be doing now is we will be filling up this center here. While you don't need to, you could just only fill the middle block. I just fill the entire thing. And we will build a little... Well, actually, we'll start with our controller, if I can... Did I really? I should bring my controller. Did I drop it somewhere? Well, I mean, I do have 2 controllers, but I did think I made 1 extra. Oh well, let's just grab this tier 2 controller, because we only need a tier 2. Would be a waste to grab another one, so we'll just place it in there. And then we go up like that much. Actually, we'll need a logic gate as well. Now, this farm is cheap, to say the least. It requires 1 logic gate, 1 controller. Level 2, it's just a little bit more expensive, but should be fine. If you've already come to this point, you should have that amount. No, I don't want it actually that high. Like so would be good. And now we just build outward a little bit. And like so. Yes. Like so actually. Yes. Now, in contrast to the other farm, the placement of the chest will be a little bit different. This time we will be placing our chest like... Oops. No, still not. Like so. And we will be taking our vacuum pipe and placing it on this side like so. And we will take our vacuum pump, 2 of our vacuum pumps. Place 1 there and 1 there. I like to have these face outward so I can actually see it without needing to look from this side. Like so. Now, this means that they will rotate over the plots again. Of course. Well, yeah. So these will be the planters. And actually, I think it might actually be worth it to move it 1 more inwards. Let's just drop that right there then, I guess. This way it actually has a bigger chance of hitting. But yeah. So then what we do is we take our blocks. We go down a bit. Actually, take this out. Move up. Place block. Place block. And let's weld it like this. That way our chest is facing outward extra. And this way we, well, I just so happen to like this configuration just a tad more. So yeah, we will require the sense to be right here, so we'll remove these 2 blocks just so we can easily get there. We place our lifts, we place 2 blocks, bearing, grab 1 sensor, plop it down right there, and grab this welding tool thingy, plop it down right there. Now this sensor is going to detect if there is something there, so this means it should go to there, this should go to there, and this should go to there as well. Now this, of course, has to be a NOR gate, and we'll connect this once the entire farm is done. Then, of course, we will need 1 of these to be sucking stuff up, and 1 of them will be planting the stuff. Anyway, the rotation. Now if this one is your planter, we will want to rotate our sensor this direction, so that's fine. And we will want to do so in exactly, that's 2, we will want to do so in exactly 42 degrees. I've been testing quite a lot. Spexy used 45 degrees. I found that it sometimes missed out, so I went to 42. And that way it didn't actually miss anything, so that's nice. And we will want to set it, well actually we'll want to upgrade it once, because we need it at a range of 6. Okay, now that should be this part done, I guess. Yeah, let me think, what do I need to do? Ah yes, I need to set up the watering, as well as have, yes, I need to set up the watering. Now for the watering it's quite simple. We just get our blocks over here, for example, take our watering cannon, pop it down over there, move it down a bit, like so, and that way it just drops out the water whenever it needs to. And I believe it doesn't matter where you place the sensor for this. I'd say maybe move this in one block and place it there. Or no, 2 more up. Place the block there, place the sensor there. Put it at a range of like 3. It's for detected ground, yes, for detected ground, so 3 like so. That will detect if there is a crop in the spot, and that will trigger the watering cannon. In order for us to not lose our farm, we will build a little wall of 2 blocks in height around it. This is no particular reason, it's just that it actually stabilizes the arm on which the stuff is, as well as just blocking the line of sight towards the farm. So the farm bots don't, well, not that a wall of this height will protect it, but just to be safe. You know, better safe than sorry. Anyway, that should do it. Now, in order for us to hook up the water supply, we will need to quickly go underground. And you may say this is cheating. I say it's not, because I'm laying down pipelines underground. If you could mine underground, of course I would have done it, but we can't. So for now, this will be fine. Now I will need to check if I have enough blocks, and probably have. So we shall go under like so, and you can swim here. When we just take these blocks down. And what Spexy did was he had his watering cannon right here, or his water tank right here. I want to be able to access it, so I'll actually move out sideways. Like so, and this should plop out on the other side. So I should be able to move up and see our beam of blocks right here. Now I can just place a water tank. Rotations allow me. And can just now of course I want it to kind of look like it's actually attached to it, I guess. So yeah, like so. Of course, I did stupid things and I didn't bring a switch. So yeah. Do I have one in a chest over here? I do not. Well, I thought I came prepared, but I didn't. So I'll quickly go get a switch. Rookie mistakes. Okay, so I have my switch, and I also grab my potato seeds. So now I can finish this off. We just need to place our switch right here, for example. Connect it to our sucky device. And connect it to rotation. Well, for now we won't. We just switch it on and see it harvest our water. Now, of course, we can hook this up to our watering cannon because of our underground connection. And that should be it for our water. And we can, of course, always go here. Now, our watering can should be done. It should water whatever is planted. Our harvesting Actually, this sensor. There's probably a better spot for it. And that would probably be right around, well, somewhere else. I guess we can just move this downwards a bit. And have our sensor on the bottom in there. Of course, it won't need to be in a bearing. So we'll just do it like so. Why do I hear a farm bot? Oh, it's just my imagination, I guess. Like so. And put this on too, I guess. So yeah, this one will detect when we need to water. Like so. And of course, we will need one to be plopping down, and we will need one to be harvesting. And the harvester can of course be always on. Like so. And of course, because we are going to farm potatoes, we will actually need to remove 2 crops of land, because potatoes have a value of 1.5. And this means that we can't have something in this area, or this area. And I will need to test if the sensor actually detects it, and it does, so that's fine. Now I'll quickly destroy this. So that should actually be it. This one goes to there, that one goes to there. We will need to set the rotation of this, and of course, like last time, it will be 90 degrees at the slowest speed. It could maybe be at the second slowest. We'll see when. Actually, I'll just test it for now. Alright, like so. So yeah, I think this should be about it. Now we just need to connect up our planter. Of course, insert our seeds. So I'll do that first. We have more than enough for a couple of mistakes. So this one needs an higher block. So yeah, let's try it out, I guess. We just need to hook this up to our planter. And we just need to hook this up to our controller. And of course, it's going the wrong way. And I didn't set it to repeat. Stupid mistakes. Well, there we go. That should do it. That's 1 planted, 2 planted, watered, watered. No. It's missing the watering timings. In which case, we will just need to fix that by changing around just this. Like so. This at 2 again. Hook this up. Switch it on. There we go. Now it should water it perfectly every time. Of course, it will also water these beams right here. But this sensor here will prevent it from planting whenever there's something already planted. The harvester will always harvest whenever it's ready to harvest. And this should be our microfarm done. So yeah, now I'm just gonna get infinite potatoes. And that's gonna be a nice income for me. Of course, you can use this farm design for whatever. Of course, thanks to Retrospecs for Spexy now, I guess, for showing off his farm design. He got it from some other dudes, and he modified it with this armed right here. I modified it with my little chest system that allows it to continuously operate without needing to move seeds around. So yeah. Also, the last thing I wanted to tell you guys was something about me finding one great spot for a very big farm. So look out for that. It's very bad for defense, but it's good for a very big farm. And the other big thing is that with that I found some water tanks, which I can use as very big wheels for a very big piston powered vehicle. So be on the lookout for that as well. Anyway, that's enough for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.